She pushes him away, only to realize later he was the one. These are the anime where the girl says no, but her heart whispers, come back. From high school regrets to grown-up heartbreaks, this is the countdown of the top 10 anime where the girl rejects, then regrets it. Over the Sky. Mio has feelings for her childhood friend Arata, but keeps them buried beneath her quiet nature. A heated misunderstanding drives them apart, and before she can make things right, an accident leaves her trapped in a mystical realm. There, she must face her own fears and the deep regret of never confessing. Arata, left in the real world, searches for answers while mourning what he thinks he lost. As Mio fights to return, the story becomes a race against time and sorrow. A romantic fantasy about how hesitation can cost us everything, even the chance to say, I love you. Osamake. Rom-com, where the childhood friend won. Suiharu confesses to the icy and elegant Shirokusa, only to be rejected without explanation. Broken-hearted, he teams up with his cheerful childhood friend Kuroha, who suggests a fake relationship to make Shirokusa jealous. But as Kuroha and Suiharu grow close, Shirokusa begins to unravel. Her rejection wasn't because she didn't care. It was because she was scared. Now, watching him fall for someone else, she realizes just how badly she miscalculated. Her regret twists with envy, and what started as a childish scheme spirals into an emotional tug-of-war none of them are ready for. The Day I Became a God. Yuta meets Hina, a strange girl who claims to be a god and insists the world will end in 30 days. She's annoying, dramatic, and always interfering in his life. But she's also there when no one else is. Hina helps Yuta chase his crush, all while hiding her own feelings behind her divine act. When her time runs out, she pushes Yuta away with a final emotional rejection, pretending it never mattered. But once he's gone, regret hits like thunder. Her love was real, her fear disguised as indifference. And now, the god who once laughed at love is left with only silence, just because, when Ada returns to his hometown, old emotions are stirred. Mio, the girl who once rejected him, finds herself slowly drawn back to the quiet boy she never truly forgot. Graduation is near, futures are uncertain, and what was left unsaid years ago begins to surface again. Mio starts to question the choices she made, the rejection she thought was right, now feeling like a missed destiny. But time doesn't stop, and Eita may not wait forever. In this soft, melancholic story, regret isn't loud. It builds in awkward silences, hesitant glances, and the ache of what could have been. A sister's all you need. Itsuki is a novelist hiding behind comedy, while Nayuta, a brilliant and chaotic writer, openly declares her love for him. But when she finally lays her heart bare, he pushes her away, believing her feelings are just infatuation. She masks her pain with bravado, pretending to move on, but her regret shows in every drunken outburst, every novel that echoes his name. As Itsuki begins to bond with others, Nayuta's walls crumble. Her rejection was meant to protect her pride, but now she watches the man she truly loves grow distant, haunted by the yes she never got to give. Haigegiro. After being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. Yoshida, rejected by his office crush, meets Sayu, a runaway girl with no place to go. He lets her stay, expecting nothing. Meanwhile, the woman who turned him down begins to feel uneasy. She sees him changing, softening, growing, just not for her. Her cold rejection was built on the assumption he'd always orbit her world. But now Sayu is in his heart, and she's too late. Regret creeps in, not from lost love, but from watching a good man move on. This story turns rejection into a mirror, reflecting the pain of choices we can't undo. Masamune-kun's revenge. Once an overweight boy mocked by the cold and rich, Masamune returns years later, handsome, confident, and seeking revenge. His plan? Make her fall for him, then break her heart like she did his. But Aki isn't the same girl anymore. As she gets closer to the new Masamune, feelings begin to surface, genuine, raw, and confusing. She doesn't know who he really is, but she feels drawn to him. And when the truth comes out, her regret is unbearable. Her old rejection was a defense mechanism, but now she's left with the fallout of a heart she once crushed. Domestic girlfriend. Natsuo is in love with his teacher, Hina. One night, he ends up sleeping with a mysterious girl named Rui. Fate makes things more complicated. They're now all step-siblings. Hina, knowing their bond is forbidden, rejects Natsuo, trying to do the right thing. But as he and Rui grow closer, truly connecting, Hina watches the boy she pushed away build a life without her. Her regret is quiet but constant. What began as a noble sacrifice turns into unbearable longing. Every glance she steals, every smile she fakes, hides a single truth. She wishes she had said yes. Golden time. Banri has no memories of his past life, and in this new chapter, he falls for Kauko, a girl he once knew but doesn't remember. She had rejected him before, not knowing how deeply she would come to need him. As his memories return, so does the pain of her past rejection. Kuko realizes that the boy she loves might disappear into his old self, and the person he once was may no longer love her. Her regret is heavy, tangled in time and lost identity. This isn't just about love, it's about losing someone in pieces and knowing you pushed the first one away. Plastic memories. Chukasa falls in love with Isla, an android whose lifespan is nearing its end. Knowing this, Isla keeps her distance, rejecting his affection before it can grow into something painful. She smiles, avoids intimacy, and hides her feelings behind duty. But as time runs out, her heart cracks. She regrets every cold word, every step she took back instead of forward. In the final days, she admits her love, but it's already slipping away. The most heartbreaking part? Knowing she had love and pushed it aside because she was afraid of how deeply it would hurt to say goodbye.